this will stop you hanging back through the golf ball. Now, have a look at these two images right here you saw in the thumbnail. One hanging back, which we don't want, where most of us are, and then one which is where you're going to be by the end of this video. It's quick, it's easy, and this question's been asked by Marty right here. So let's get into today's video. The reason why it's so easy is I think you can take it straight out on the golf course and you can get your head around it really easily. So, getting through the golf ball, we don't want to go and look at this slope here. So I've just literally come on the forward tee here on the 17th. Now if I stood on this slope, okay, and I wanted to throw a ball as far as I could go, I'd go back, my lower half would go, then I'd sort of keep my upper half back and then throw the ball through. Now that's really important because if you do it the wrong way, so for example, a lot of people make the effort of getting through the golf ball a little bit like this, chest getting through the ball, and that would make sense to most of us. Look what would happen on the slope. Chest, I would fall down, fall out of shot, fall over. So nice and simple. This is the bit I think which you go, boom, yeah, you know what, Alex, I do get that. Look at this slow-mo on the screen now, right? If I'm throwing a ball, lower half, upper half, and then I can throw that ball as far as I can, but remain balanced. I'm not falling over. Stage 2. I've grabbed my, well, 4-iron and 5-iron, but literally grab whatever iron you want. And this is key. Watch closely here where I position them. This is how you're going to bring that first bit into this bit. I'm going to place one just behind the golf ball, okay? And then I'm going to place one just in front of the golf ball. Basically just like 2 fingertips either side. So going back to what I said, let's say, for example, the front one is where I want your hips to be at impact. The back one is where I want your chest to be. That would nice and simply be something like this, wouldn't it? I'm not hanging back. My weight's solid in here, but my chest is slightly behind the ball, allowing me to uncoil in posture. I'm not. Both chest and weight on my lower half, my belt buckle, over the front golf club. That's what we're trying to avoid. So make some practice swings without a golf club first off. It might sound crazy this, but this is what I really recommend. So slowly up, transfer the lower half, through, hold the finish. Make, for every 3 good ones you make, okay, I want you to make 1 bad one. Now the reason that is, it really gives you a sense of, that's what I don't want to do. So your bad one would be very much this way. That's stage 2. So I really recommend, before you even hit any golf balls at this point, just do that for like 2 sets. So maybe 6 good, 2 bad, now you're ready to hit some balls. Now I think at this point in the video, you're really going to feel a lot more powerful, whether that be with your irons, with your driver. This pretty much stays the same. Just get the sequence right and I know it will really help. Let's now hit a couple of shots away. Now the first shot I would really recommend doing it around about 50% speed. This just gives you a bit of a chance to think, yeah, you know what, that's the feeling I'm after. Once you feel comfortable, go up to the second shot, which feels more like a normal swing you'd make out on the golf course, but just look down at your feet. Make those reference points of belt, ahead and middle of the chest, and that's all you need to do. So let's just go over this video. I think this is really important. These are the 3 mental notes that I want you to make. Look at this first slow-mo of the slope. My chest isn't going ahead of my belt buckle. We're going to fall over. I'm in this point right now where you can see that I am hips ahead of chest, really loaded, really dynamic. The next mental point, I want you to think about that setup. Making some air swings just with those hands together. Again, that position to start that downswing, to transfer that weight and not hand back is absolutely key. And the final one, this is the swing thought. Hips ahead of chest, simple to take out on the golf course. Guys, thanks so much for watching today's video. I know this is going to help you improve, and if it does, do let me know. I love hearing about your stories of how you've improved.